Hi guys, welcome to Easy Peasy Gardening. I'm your gardener friend Ruchi, and today I want to talk about overwintering pepper plants. So, if you love peppers and you have been growing peppers in your garden, you want to have a longer season, meaning next year you want to start harvesting peppers as soon as possible. But if you start from seeds, then it may take 2 to 3 months to start harvesting the peppers. So what you want to do is that in this year, whatever plants you have been growing, you can overwinter them, meaning you can save them during the winters. In generally, peppers are grown as annual plants, but you can overwinter them and then they kind of act as perennial plants. So peppers like hot weather. So, when the temperatures go below 50 degrees Fahrenheit, they're not going to survive. They'll definitely not produce any flowers or peppers, but even the plants, if the temperatures are reaching around freezing temperatures, then, they may not survive. So, how do you overwinter your pepper plants? So, if you live in an area where the temperatures reach freezing point, you can move your planters inside, maybe in a garden shed or in a greenhouse or in garage. If the temperatures stay around 50 degrees Fahrenheit, then you can leave them outside in your garden. But what you need to do is that as the colder weather starts, you will notice that your plants are not producing any flowers or any peppers, and the leaves are there is no growth. The leaves are kind of droopy. You can see that the plant is dormant. So at that point, you want to prune your plant like 4 to 6 inches above the ground, and then move it into an area where it stays kind of warm. In my case, I was in zone 9A, and the temperatures were never around freezing. So I left them outside. But depending on where you live, you can move them to a garden shed or maybe in garage if it is a smaller container. If it is a bigger container, then maybe you just want to put a garden tent or something around it. And that way, they'll kind of stay alive. You can also do mulching so that, the temperature of the soil doesn't change that much. There is a thick layer of mulch on the soil, so the soil will not freeze that quickly. And you can reduce the frequency of water, like once in 2 weeks, so just to keep it alive, but not too much watering, because then the roots may rot, because the plant will go dormant in winters. And you want to put it in an area where it gets indirect sunlight, because if you don't give it sunlight at all, it may die. And if you put it in direct sunlight, again, because there is no active growth, it may die. So you want to put it in an area where it gets indirect sunlight. You prune it, you water it once in 2 weeks, and then just wait. Now, it is possible that some of your plants may still die, but that's fine. You know, the advantage of overwintering is that as the spring arrives and as the summer arrives, is in June itself, you may start harvesting some of the peppers because you already have a mature plant. So I tried this and I'm going to show you what happened. So I overwinter two of my pepper plants, and this is March now, and you can see that they have fresh growth. The right one has, much more growth, and you can see small flowers. This is only I'm in zone 9A, and it's only March end, and the plants have started to grow. And I left this planter outside because it was too big for me to move inside. And look at this, you can see the fresh buds coming out. So it is beginning of May, and look at these. There are flowers and they are small peppers, and the plants are growing well. Now even the left one is good, and so many flowers coming here. So I'm really happy that I tried. And look at this pepper. So, I mean, beginning of May, you have this plant already producing flowers and small peppers. So by June, mid June, I should have, big peppers coming out of this plant. And even this left one, now it was slow to start, but even this one is pretty healthy now. And it gets about 3 to 4 hours of full sun, and I keep the soil moist. And the temperatures are not that warm, the minimum temperature is about 55 degrees or 60 degrees Fahrenheit, and maximum is about 75 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit, but they are doing well. I think mulching also helps. You can see that, I've done mulching here. It's the beginning of June now, and you can see the plants are so healthy, small peppers, so many flowers. And the pepper that we saw in May, look at this. So this is sweet pepper and looking great, and even the left plant is looking healthy. So if you look at these plants, they are looking so healthy and they have produced so many flowers and so many peppers. It is end of June, actually it is middle of June, and you can see so many peppers growing. So basically, if you have pepper plants and you like peppers and you want to start early in the next season, you overwinter your plants. Some of them may not survive, but some of them may survive. And if they do, then you can start harvesting the peppers as soon as, early summer. So definitely give it a try. Either move them inside, in a garden shed or in garage, or if you have left them outside, then maybe you want to cover them up. You prune them almost to the bottom, like 4 to 6 inches left, and then just water them sparingly so that they stay alive, and keep them in an area where they get a lot of indirect sunlight, and hopefully some of them will survive and you can enjoy the peppers early in the next season. So I hope this video was useful to you. If you have any questions, leave a comment and I'll try to answer as soon as possible. If you like this video, press the like button, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to share it with your friends and family. And I'll see you next time. Happy gardening. Bye.